Hello YouTube, it's your boy Vintage Sterling Finds. Today's video is an exciting one. We got an absolutely massive watch haul on Facebook Marketplace. Now, we got a big bag of watch straps. If you're a longtime viewer, you know those are next to impossible to find. The guy pretty much threw them in. I got a massive case of 250 watch crystals. Pretty much threw those in. Again, when you're in reselling watches, I own 2,000 watches. Crystals, straps, next to impossible to find. Then if you order them, you order one, super expensive. Then on top of that, we got another small bag of bands and 3 good-sized bags of watches. Now, at the end, I'll tell you guys what I paid. If you like any of the watches, please view my Etsy in the link. Everything here is for sale. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go through these really quick because there's 100 watches. I don't know. And remember, if you guys would please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. The comments, I read them all. I answer them all. Trying to hit 1,000 subs. That's the goal by year end. So thanks, guys. Let's jump into the video. So here's the bag of watches. Sorry, watch straps. All leather. Massive. Now, I won't take these out and go by them one by one because we just don't have the time. I don't want to make an hour-long video. But as you can see, there's probably 100 watch straps and another 20 here. And these are like gold if you see my previous videos, because a lot of the times these break, wear out, so I'm super ecstatic. These, the Speidel, these always come in handy as well. And the guy pretty much threw them in, especially these ones for ladies' cocktail watches. These are honestly like gold. And if you guys want me to go into any more depth, say about watch straps or crystals, I could do a separate video. Please let me know. Now next up is 250 pieces of 25 sizes watch crystals. So the guy pretty much threw these in. We can just take a random size, open it up, and see we got 10 crystals. He told me he used a couple of them, but he said pretty much a full pack. And for free, I won't complain in the least. So, these are the watch crystals, and as you know, a lot of these older watches, they crack, they break. Now we can replace them. So this is a huge score. So next up, this came with the lot too. It's a 1990s Bum Equipment watch. And as you can see, it's brand new condition. Never left the box. So here you can see in the 90s, it was $45. Still a tag on it. I think this box is designed to look old. Yeah, that's not real wear. So brand new Bum Equipment watch. I'll probably sell this for, 60, 70 bucks on my Etsy store, but still not bad. We're going to make this video though mainly about the watches. So let's jump in bag number 1. We have an original Swatch chronograph. He did tell me these work. So clean up the leather, maybe another strap, polish up the crystal. This is a 1990. That's a nice find watch. Next up we have another, is this a Swatch? What does that say? Something museum. Oh, it's like a knockoff Swatch. Huh. I thought that was real. Next up we have one of these. This is a nice Swatch. It's the Irony. These are nice, the aluminum. That is a nice Swatch find. I'm happy for this one. And we probably won't be able to test any of these watches. Next up we have a Roots Canada. I may sell that, for 30 bucks on Etsy. I think somebody will buy that. It's quite unique, kind of cool. Next watch we have I think that's the company name. Yeah, something like this I probably wouldn't sell. Next up, Timex. These are nice enough watches. They move relatively quick. Next up, we have a Titan Quartz. Okay condition. Missing the back, but I have extra backs. I'll probably fix that up and sell it. Nice enough little watch. Next up, we have another swatch. This one is on a nice enough band. Missing a chunk, not a huge deal. 2003. Not a bad little watch. Fix that up. Next up, we have I don't know. Have to look into that one more. There's no brand name. Nice little watch, probably worth a little bit of money. Oh, we have another swatch. Good condition strap. This one is a 89. If you look right there, you can see the date. Clean up the dial. Swatches sell pretty good. That one looks like it had the band changed, not a big deal. Next up, we have an Orient Quartz. Half a strap, but you know, this is not a bad 80s watch. You never know, strap might be in here. Next up, we have a Cardino, missing the stem. We'll see, that might be fixable. Next up, we have a Malbon. But yeah, it's missing too many parts, so this is going to be garbage. I might take the stem, that's it. Next up, we have a Astronic. I've sold quite a few of these nice little watches. Good shape watch. That's a nice little watch. Next up, we have an Advance. Again, you know, nice little 80s LCD quartz watch. Next up, we have a Romer. Does it wind? Feels stuck. Worry about that later. Next up, we have a Woldman. Never heard of that. So yeah, it seems fully wound. Deal with that later. Next up, we have an Exactus automatic. Let's see. Yeah, I think the mainspring's shot. That's not moving. Damn, nice watch. Next up, we have a, Viva. Huh. It looks like it's moving. Maybe a little fix-up? That's probably going to be fixable. Next up, Timex. Stock. Won't worry about that too much. Next up, Morinta. Nice watch, missing the stem. We have 2 more watches left in bag number 1. This is an Elco. Oh, that works. That's a nice little watch. Then this is a... I can't tell. What is that? I can't read it. That almost looks like gold. Let me pop the back of this. And so this is called a Brunner. And I opened the back. Unfortunately, this is not gold. But still a cool little watch. Let's open the next bags. I was just looking at the swatch quickly, and I don't think it's real. Movement Singapore. Wrong movement. It doesn't look quite right. This is a replica swatch. Huh. I didn't catch that at first. I never thought they would fake a swatch. If you guys know more, post in the comments. But that's definitely, I've never seen one that opens like that or has that movement. And I've sold probably 20 of these. Huh. Just shows they'll fake anything. So on to the next bag. We have a Loris that seems to be out of its case. We have a empty case. These come in handy. Just base metal. Another base metal case. These come in handy too if you have a messed up one. You can always swap the cases. Next up, we have a Guess fashion watch. Next up, we have a... These are nice pulsars. Little bit of wear. If it works, you know, these are $50, $60 all day long. This one looks like a Lost Cause Loris. I don't think there's anything I can do with that. Next up, we have a West Clocks. Does it run? Oh. Oh, maybe. It wants to run. That one is probably fixable. Yeah, it wants to run. Next up, we have a Cardinal from the 80s, one of the plastic ones. Nice little watch. Next up, we have this. It's a Perfect Deluxe. It's missing the jewels. I gave it a little wind, it's running. Probably changed the strap, and that's not a bad little watch. That's a nice find for sure. Another Timex. Timex is, not that expensive, but on my Etsy they sell well. This is a Morlo, missing the stem. Loris, these aren't bad little watches. Strap and sell it. Loris Quartz. This is a bigger one. I like this. This is a nice watch. Clean up the bezel. Got a nice little watch for sale. This is missing it's a Bulova for the B, but it's missing its movement. Huh. Probably able to use that case in a project. Not bad. Another Loris. This one's taped up. Huh. Next up we have another Cardinal. Not a bad little watch. Last but not least, another Loris. So, these Loris, the Cardinal, they're $40, $50, $60 watches. Not bad. Put a strap on them, sell them. Let's go to the last and final bag. Now we're on the last bag. Seiko LCD. I can just glue that. Hopefully it works. Nice little watch, as you can see. Next up, another Timex. Does run. These are nice enough little watches. They sell, a little bit here and there. Next up, we have another Timex Electric. Bend it out. It's a nice little watch. Next up, we have another, what is that? This is a Tempex Swiss made. Okay, it runs. I've never seen that brand, Tempex. Another Timex. This one's strap's quite messed up. This is a Olivia, fully wound. I can probably get this one going. When they're fully wound, you just need taken apart, a little bit of a cleaning. Usually not the end of the world. Another Pulsar. Nice shape watch, made by Seiko. Not bad condition. Nice little watch there. Another Timex. Yeah, this one runs. Loris. This is a nice little ladies dress watch. Adjustable strap. Definitely sellable. This is a Grant. Does it work? Yep, that second hand is moving. So luckily we have the crystals. We can just pop a new crystal on there. Might have to glue it. But that's a nice little watch. That's a nice find. Next up we have a... It works, but what is it? 14K gold fill. That had me excited for a second. I can't tell the brand of that, but it works, and it's a nice enough little watch, so I'll take it. Chimer. Works, that's good. Next up we have a Benares. It seems to be stuck. I always give them a little shake, see if they move. Maybe a second or two. Okay, not bad. Here we have a Waltham. Yeah, mainspring's gone, unfortunately. Next up we have, it's kind of a cheap quartz pocket watch. I'll pass on that. Another Timex. Yeah, this one runs. Another Timex. That one runs. Now these Timex watches aren't super expensive, but they usually move. Variety Club. Okay, I probably won't list this one. The strap's okay, a little bit newer for me. Rolex style. I'll probably pass on that one. Next up we have a, Bulova. Good. It's stuck. But that's not the right back. Yeah. So the case looks right. Crown's good. This back's been replaced. That's not the right back. But still, that's a nice little watch. Hopefully that one will get started. Next up we have a Bosia Titanium. Huh. Never heard of this brand. Okay then, that could be nice. Maybe not. See if it runs and go from there. Next up, this one's, I don't know. 14K gold filled Elgin. 10K gold filled. These are watch backs. This is a watch case that goes to one of those backs. Next up we have a Cardinal quartz. Not a bad little watch there. Next up we have a Lucene. Fully wound. Hong Kong. Not a super expensive watch there. Next up, another little Timex. Fully wound up. Another Timex Indiglo. Conditions, it's almost foggy. Might pass on that one. Next up, we have a beautiful Tissot, but it seems to be missing its stem. So I don't know if that's going to be fixable, not fixable. Don't know. Last but not least, we have a Gruen movement. What if it works? What if this works? Oh yeah, it looks like it works. Probably just needs a new cap on the end. A stem cap? Crown? That's the video, guys. Remember, if you could please like, comment, subscribe, it means the world to me. Sorry we had to go through them fast. There's lots of watches and we can't take all. I don't want to make you guys watch for an hour. If you want to see part 2 of anything, any videos about any of this, please let me know. Thanks. Have a good night. Sorry, and I did promise to tell you guys what I paid. I paid $120 cash for it all. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that before. Thanks. Have a good night.